Sure. Both the front and the back are all of, or like not all, but most of the joke, um, pest people, uh, vans, which I think is really
What?
cool because you can actually read them all. Like how every episode there's a pest van that hit,
Oh, I see.
and like the inside cover is all of the different um
Shots of the
That
pest
sounds like
vans.
a thing you
vans.
might. Is that the inside cover of the dust jacket or the book itself?
There's no dust jacket. It's a hardcover book.
Okay.
But yes, it's the inside cover of the book itself.
I was gonna say if it was a dust jacket, that seems like something you could just put on your wall.
Right?
Just hang the book up open.
Yeah, I mean, if you were a criminal and a psychopath, you could just cut the pages right out of the
Oh my
book
god.
and put them on.
Dude, imagine you had a new friend and you went over to their house and they had books like really
I'm
artful,
calling the
but they had
police!
it
Had like
open
a
and like
desk
nailed to the
workstation of
wall.
book carnage where they had their X-Acto knives and their lamp and their carcasses.
Calling the
Uh,
police.
Incredible.
Calling the
Had a new
police.
friend is accurate, not have.
Calling the police, no judge, no jury, you're going to jail.
I
Like, you're
will
gone.
execute you now.
I'm just calling the police on myself for the murder I'm about to commit.
Where's this? There's a really cool page I want to take a picture of, and apparently for every table read, the artist will draw like a movie poster every episode just for fun. Like they never get shown. It's just for the table read of the episode, which I think is really cool. And
Sick.
they have a whole spread of them. I'm trying to find that page.
Artists are so cool, and I don't have any artist friends, and I wish I did. Hey, artists! I don't have any socials, but hit me up.
Find me.
Find
You
me.
want that less, I promise. The artist friends aren't the ones that can find you. Oh,
No, I'm about to. Just so you guys know, at 7:30 to 8:30, M has a class in the same room as me. So if you're ever prompting me to say something and I'm not, that's why. But I'll say it as soon as I can.
okay. Okay. 7:30 to 8:30. Yeah. Yeah, just let us know. We're going to do the back and forth thing again, so some of that will be the other scene anyway.
Sweet.
Okay. Question of the day is sneakiest thing you've pulled off as a reminder, and catch ups. But I'm also probably just gonna like read them over quickly for the podcast as well. So oh, those are cool. That is a better spread than I thought. I was thinking they were gonna take like screenshots or like cutouts of that screen and paste it like it would be more square like, but I like that it's just the van. That's way better than I
These
thought.
posters are sick.
The posters
Yeah, so
are
those
I
are the
sick.
drawings.
I want these pictures for my.
You want to cut them out, huh? Oh no. Oh, that would
No,
be
I mean,
really cool. Actually, that would be
Jail
really
like,
cool.
just
911.
getting them-
Hello.
Trying to get those for the episode art. It'd be so much work.
Yeah, so
but-
so the artist just does that
Hmm.
for like the table reads. So these are the drawings that are just on the first page of the script.
Sure.
If they could be
And he just-
organized by season, then I could probably pick one for each season.
But yeah, I think they're really, really cool.
They are really, really cool.
Force is really good. Man.
I'm a big fan of the one with all the Luis faces on it. Masks. That one's good. That one's my favorite.
The concept art is also really, really crazy.
Okay. Let's dive on in so we can hopefully get you two groups met up again. Yeah, hello everybody, and welcome back to Dungeons, Drive-Ins, and Dice Arcade Apocalypse. This season we're using Apocalypse World. I mean, I even talk about it now. This season we're using Apocalypse World to tell the story. I don't know anymore. The story has changed. We left on a mission. Now we're all on all sorts of different missions, and I think that's okay. Now it's more about the games in which we are trying to escape, if anything else. And along the way, hopefully, we'll find a source of clean water and some friends that are in danger and get everyone out. I think I finally caught that little fly. Awesome. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's our story, and we're sticking to it. Today, we've got a question of the day. The question of the day is the sneakiest thing you've pulled off, because our characters are in the midst of a sneaky action, and I think that it would be fun to talk about some sneaky stuff. I don't know that too many sneaky things have come to mind for me. Like, yeah, there's not too many sneaky things, except for one thing that did come straight to mind. And it was for one Valentine's Day in college, I took a bunch of really cool pictures with like a white rose, and I was in like a black outfit with like a white tie. And I took a bunch of like sensual shots, not like sexy, not like even NSFW, right? Like nothing like no
High
ick.
school boudoir shots.
Yeah, just like sensual. It had the Valentine's Day sensual shot, energy to it. But I took them
My camera's not on, but I'm making yucky faces.
I took them in Gabe's bed. I snuck into his room. You commented on the thing. I made a big post. I said, "Happy Valentine's Day, everyone." And Gabe
remember
did comment on the post. He was like, "Are you in my fucking bedroom?" I would love to go back and find that post and see like Gabe's actual post reaction. It was amazing. I didn't pull it off. Well, I pulled it off in that I got them out there, and that the reveal of it was for him to find out that I was taking those good pictures, but in his bed while he was in class. Because I thought that would be so funny for him to like find on Valentine's Day. I may have even tagged him and said like Happy Valentine's Day or something like that.
Almost certainly you did.
I was thinking about that like all day. I thought that was so funny. And so harmless too. I think Ezra took the pictures of me, either Ezra or Julia. Anyway.
I guess on that note, I'm a theater stringer, and I play Dill, bad-bodied gentleman. Currently in the House of Pain, but feeling none of it. Sneaky things. I don't know. Okay, here's one. I got the rules. Our private high school had a code of conduct thing that you had to sign as you were being a part of the school, and I got the language of that changed because I liked to try doors and find out whether they were locked or not, and then if they weren't, I would just kind of go for a mosey and see what there was to be seen behind the unlocked doors. And I was, escorted out of areas that perhaps should have been locked. Enough times for that for trespassing, whatever that means, unlocked doors, to be added to the list of things that you're supposedly not supposed to do when you sign the paper.
Trespassing while on private school grounds and being allowed to be on private school grounds, but not in this spot.
It's a boarding school
fucking
too.
Wild. Yeah, I know, but not
these
grounds.
These are my
Some
special
grounds. Sounds
And
like crime.
I just suggest that you lock the chemistry lab or any of the doors that lead into the academic wing if you want them.
Yeah, honestly, that sounds like a facility problem. Like, why aren't if you don't want people to go
Exactly. Someone
in,
was just
lock the door.
embarrassed by the students, and
That's
you
what you're
know,
really getting punished for in the end. Embarrassing.
And my name is Facility Problem. It's actually Lawrence, and I play the DeLucas Chop House answering machine. And also in the House of Pain, also feeling none of it for different reasons. Sneakiest thing I've ever gotten away with. Picture this. I am 12 years old. We are at the church lock-in. We are playing hide and seek in the entire church building. Full unrestricted access. There's a 3-tier riser in the TV room. I don't know. You can climb up underneath the top riser and not be seen at all. Looking just like by a casual glance underneath, even with a flashlight, you just don't see you. And I did almost fall asleep up there, and I thought that would be a problem, so I didn't do that. But yeah, I don't think they found me. I think I just like wandered out probably like half an hour later.
After they stopped playing the game.
Yeah.
I won!
do like a good hide and seek spot.
I'm the best.
Stuffed myself into many a cabinet back in my day.
These stringers are small and foldable.
Hmm. No one thinks
And-
about the basement window.
And I am Michael, and I play the water bearer Spicket. And I'm not really a sneaky person by nature. I've more often been the victim than the perpetrator of sneakiness. One exceptional note in college is we did have different houses with rivalries. And one of the women's houses did something to our house. So while they were all out at a dinner, we took all of the dresser drawers out of all 3 floors of the dorm and just randomly switched them. All the dressers had the
That's
same drawer
good.
pattern, so we just scrambled the whole place.
That's actually
Oh, man.
solid.
They had no
Whoever came
idea.
up with that guy's a hero.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh! We have a hero in our midst.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
A hero or the most
Ba-da-da-da-da.
evil person that's ever lived.
Or a
Because-
villain.
My house had a tendency of wanting to go too far, and this is a prank where nobody's property got damaged or lost. It just got shuffled.
Just implying
was-
that other
it was-
pranks.
It was merely an inconvenience
This time.
this time. That is correct. Some of the other pranks I was not responsible for, even if I was guilty by association.
You have just unlocked a memory in my brain of my junior senior wars in high school. I got a good friend of mine who was a senior when I was a junior because I hung out at his house quite a lot, and for junior senior wars he hid his car in the garage. But I knew the dogs and that they kept the back door to the garage unlocked. And so I went in there and I got his car. I wrapped it. I did all the stuff. We did the whole bit, right? But the dogs woke up and barked as we were like finishing off the driveway. And they woke up, they come running out, right? We ran away. They didn't know it was me, and he texted me and he asked me, "Is it you?" And we went through a 30-minute process at the Waffle House to prove that it was not us. And he said, yeah, lying the whole time, but we proved it pretty wholeheartedly. That was well done. And then he was like, "Well, I'm just going, I have a date tomorrow. I don't need this." And I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And then he's like, "Well, now I just got to clean it up and then I got to go to bed so I can go on this date tomorrow." Great. We had our meal at Waffle House, waited for him to clean it up, and then we went back and did it all again.
Oh.
Aw.
The same fucking thing. Oh, it's my
Oh.
fucking favorite. He was so
Oh, man.
angry. Oh, that's how you win. Anyway, I'm sorry. It
That's
woke
evil.
the memory in me.
I do remember now that I did enlist some folks to help me fill my college roommate's bathtub full of marshmallows for April Fool's Day, not knowing that one of those roommates had to meet his parents in the morning for like a meal and like needed to shower.
Oh,
Oh.
Which I
there
felt
was
really bad at
there
the
was
time, but
no
it's so
remorse
funny
in that
now.
cackle. I'm just saying.
Oh, because it doesn't matter anymore. Do you feel
Hindsight
bad
is
for those
funny,
girls who
funny.
had to like figure out everyone's
No,
drawer contents?
there is no remorse in
Exactly.
that prank whatsoever.
I'm
I'm surrounded by evil.
funny.
Well, my name is Grace Stringer, and I think mine is the most evil because I went
Uh-oh.
last.
Uh-oh.
Well, mine is revenge. Mine is justice.
Ooh.
Oh,
Also
Okay.
happened in college. A friend that I am no longer friends with, so it doesn't really matter. She never knew it was me anyways. Her college boyfriend, one of them, cheated on her after 2 years with the neighbor. It was really bad. Really, really hurt her. Her first serious boyfriend. This completely ruined her. And so me, being caring roommate and best friend that I was, thought of a plan of revenge. And I knew that this boy was in the what is the Christian group at Truman?
CFC.
And the CFC, yes, the house that was by the house on Halliburton.
Caddy corner to my house.
Yeah.
Oh,
Across the street from the crack shack, yeah. And
Got that.
cut my crack shack. And
Yeah, I was gonna say, Craig, I don't know if you need to tell anyone about this story.
yeah, Craig, be quiet. I'm not naming names, but I
Wait,
knew,
hold on. Before you tell the story, do you want me in the podcast to go from like, here's my sneak silence?
Just
No,
hard cut in the middle of the word to us starting. This is the worst one, and then
that's what it was. Anyway, last time what we did was
actually, that then the post-credit scene writes itself.
yeah.
Because you
It's
give the
just the
audience what they want
recipe.
right at the end.
It's too good.
Anyways, spin
It's
your
for the
yarn.
real
What'd you do to this
listeners that-
poor boy?
Not
Poor
poor boy.
boy.
No,
He made his
justice.
own choices.
Yeah. Okay. So
I just
here's
know
the
that
story.
it's not good because it is my sister who is going to be doing these things. So
Yeah, I have a very deep revenge streak and a very sense of if you've hurt someone of my people, then I have leave to do whatever I want because you threw the first rock. So I knew that this boy was going on a CCF trip for the weekend. It was late spring, almost the end of school. I was almost going to be gone to go back to work at Cedars. And part of the story is that he cheated on her in his car. And it was like and it was like a big thing that I don't know, but the car was a big deal for her that it happened in the car. And so I, being
Torched it.
no, well, because he's a trusting little dummy, he left his car unlocked and he would park out on the street. And I, being the clever little creature that I am, scurried my booty over to Walmart and bought half a pound of raw shrimp.
Oh.
And I went to the car and I took my chopsticks and I went into the car and I shoved shrimp in between all of the vents of the car. And I put shrimp and I put shrimp other places too, more obvious places, so he wouldn't think to look.
So
for
he would
shrimp
think he
in
found the
vents.
shrimp. That's awesome.
Yeah, I put shrimp as many places.
what to do to this boy.
I'm so afraid of all of you.
And so remember, he's gone for the weekend. It is late spring going into summer, and so that weekend, those shrimp, they just cooked. And I locked the car to cover my tracks, and I was just and I was very careful to be super paranoid about getting caught. Not, I don't really think it really mattered. No, I don't think anyone noticed me. But yeah, so if you're out there,
I
I'm not
remember-
sorry.
That's
I'm not
awesome.
I remember
Sorry.
you asking what to do. What? Oh, man.
And I had an
And
idea,
she
and I
went,
said,
she went for
"Ah!"
shrimp in the vents. Give him the old shrimp in the
Yeah,
vents.
that's really good. I think I
actually-
told you
I'm
to
actually
put
pretty
sugar in
sure-
his gas tank.
I
If it
actually
wasn't
think
the
I
shrimp
also took a frozen fish fillet and like left it on the dash, like very clear, like here's a fish. So he would think like, oh, the stinky smell is the fish. But then there were also shrimp everywhere.
Oh my god.
So my love, Josh, if you're listening, don't fuck with me. I'll fill your car with shrimp.
Fill it to the brim
Shrimp
with shrimp.
Heaven.
So yeah,
Shrimp
now.
heaven now.
So yeah, that's my sneakiest thing I ever pulled off. And she didn't. I think she probably knew it was me. She never asked if it was me because I'm pretty sure it was.
It's pretty
I
stringer
think
flavored.
I think
Yeah.
the story of
Shrimp?
it was that she was also gone or busy and like didn't think the connect. I think she probably thought that I was gone at camp already because I did do it very soon to me leaving to go back to camp so that people couldn't really
Filled a man's car with shrimp and
Confront you
bailed.
about it if they figured out it was you.
like, hey, did you put
The
the
old
shrimp in that
stringer
man's
shrimp
car?
maneuver.
Listen, he deserved it, and I am not sorry.
This whole plan reeks of the stringers.
It reeks of shrimp and justice.
It might have been better if we did the shoplifting question, frankly. Less incriminating.
Oh, that's funny. That's awesome.
And I think the statute of limitations for shrimp-related crimes is pretty short. I'm okay.
Oh well.
Also, I was thinking to myself, like, if I do the whole cut thing, like, even the police aren't going to listen to the end of the episode, so.
What, the Clarksville police are gonna find me? I know those guys. They don't do shit.
Oh, that was good. That was
Off to a good start.
Okay. Huh.
Lawrence's was so sweet.
It was. It was.
He just fell asleep in a little place.
Oh man, that was a good start. Okay, but where we are in our story is split up. We've got Dill and DHAM in the House of Pain / Fun. Though it hasn't been much of either. They've just sort of walked through. They got some guns, said the word akimbo about 400 times before diving into the door and finding Branch in
Akimbo.
Ward C. Yeah.
Like you weren't in on it too.
I was in on it. I definitely started it for sure.
I was gonna say akimbo. The akimbo trigger.
It's not
I feel
finished
like,
yet.
It's not done yet.
God.
Akimbo.
They have flown in, guns ablaze, and at the end of
Guns
Ward
akimbo.
C, guts. You're right.
Guns
Sorry.
akimbo.
Guns.
Yeah, no, we haven't. I'm lying on the ground, having not shot the gun. We're from the ground.
Yeah, and Branch has leapt out of his chair. I guess big, bulky, oversized, like, you know, I used the verb hulked out, I think, at some point, even if it was just to you guys in the recap, but like he's medicated.
And he looks
big,
like
right? Like
young
injection.
young
big.
Arnold, so he's already jacked.
Right. Think young Arnold, but like injected with young Arnold. Young Arnold, but filled with young Arnold. So he's like double young Arnold. Young Arnold squared is what's
Like
leaping
young
at
Arnold,
you.
but if he had
Yuck.
like the Bane juice.
Yes, yeah. That's actually that's the vibe here, right? Is that it's been something that he has
Bane Arnold.
been forced upon him, and in fact, it was like a mouth
Arnold.
mask and some sort of gas that he inhaled and ripped up out of the chair and has leapt at you. You guys have this creepy voice up ahead that has talked you through this, but the place is empty. Like you can see the game in all of this, but it isn't like you're not playing that. You don't seem to have been playing that so far.
We're just in here fighting.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like when you guys walked into the clinic, you guys walked into Ward A, and they were just sort of ghost towny. Like you could see the like piles of detritus or mattresses and frames and stuff that create these like, what do you call them? The little gun walls that you can get up behind and like lean over and shoot. Like they create that for you, but whatever you would need to be using those for has not been present. But you did a little bit of exploring to find that it was, the abandoned feeling. You still got your guns though, so there's something still here, right? But Branch has leapt at you. Rah, get him, Branch, the voice said, and that's where we left off. Little freeze
Good
frame
old
moment.
Barnold.
Is this the same guy that we've been fighting this whole time? The same mystery
Drippy?
wizard man?
Mr. Drippy.
Hippie? Mr. Drippy?
Mr. Drippy is not the same voice. No. Both voices I'm gonna hate listening to, but this one is
Because the recap said it was the Drippy voice.
Drippy voice, for sure. Drippy voice, not wizard voice. Wizard voice is
Okay.
a lot
Different-
and back out on
different
the
guy.
board.
Yeah, there's gross guy and wizard guy.
Gross guy and wizard guy. Left. You guys already defeated the kid. And then
DHAM says at 3 times speed, press 1 to look for your cure. Press 2 to guns akimbo.
What was the first thing?
Look for cure.
Look for a cure.
Look for cure.
2. I hope you don't need me to press the button because I'm over here.
I start shooting.
yeah, Murderbot. Two guns coming out. And while that is happening, also to catch the other 2 up, you're in a maze. You, Spigot, have used your power up to capture the yellow ghost that has since like burst into a flame and has started slowly moving back to its housing on the front of the crypt. And then you folks, you and Petal, ran into the maze through Petal's open your brain rolls, trying to understand the environment around her. You have discovered the quadrant, mirrored quadrant style of this maze. Each quadrant is its own little area, and then that is just duplicated, right? Just turned around on itself. So now that you know most of your pathing, you can move throughout the maze. You have come to a different power-up than the one you used, than the one that Spigot used, to find that it is missing. Though it should be here, so that means that it's either been gained or there's something else afoot. We know that pollen is missing in the maze, having been pursued is a lot more like active than what is going on. Like the blue specter is just going about its security line, and pollen happened to be down that hall, so she ran away, right? It's not necessarily, we don't think, pursuing her. But what is pursuing you two is currently the green ghost that has come around a corner down the hall as you have been discussing this power up missing and what we should do, and you have turned to run. The red ghost still missing off in the maze that you scared off the first time, Spigot, when you got the power up.
Right.
Yeah. I guess now, since that's where I'm at, let's just rock there. Let's just rock from there. You two have turned to run. And as you move up to the end of the hallway and turn the corner, just trying to create some space between you and the green specter before we make some sort of plan. You turn the corner to see that down at the very end of the hallway, say like 50 to 70 feet from you, right out in front of you, is the blue specter that the moment you take the corner spots you and stops, and like you can see it setting up to do its wispy scream before it bolts at you.
Perf.
Yeah. That's not ideal.
And that is where we'll begin. Blue specter in front of you, green specter chasing behind you. What do you do?
Are there any side paths between us and Blue Spectre?
Yeah, probably about that halfway mark. There's a path that cuts off to the right and closer into the center of the maze.
All right. Well, then I would tell Petal we got to go fast, and we're gonna book it.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
I'm following his lead.
All right, let's do something under fire from the both of you.
All right.
As you run up and try to cut off the blue specter. As you take a few steps forward to begin your sprint, you can see the wisps of the blue specter's like shawl and robe hiss out and wiggle to the sides like they do before it shoots forward and begins rushing towards it as well. What are
Well, it's not good for Spicket because I rolled Snake Eyes and I'm
Ooh.
+2, which gives me a whopping 4.
a whopping 4 to begin? Petal?
I got 9.
9. I think that Spigot actually fully trips up. Petal, you make it down the hall. You're now like splitting the uprights, right? You could make it to yourself to the right, but Spigot is back behind you, tripped up and fell into a heap, and the green specter is coming around the corner behind him. You could make the corner if you push it.
Oh, what do I have? All I have is my glove of hate
And your brick.
and my brick and my, my eyeball, my prosthetic eye. Okay. Remind me, have we seen anybody try and make physical contact with these specters? Do things just go through them?
Well, I
Or-
shot it last go round with the t-shirt cannon shotgun with no effect.
The ammunition seemed to pass right through it, but you two did notice that when the ammunition struck the front of the crypt, as it it passed straight through the ghost and peppered the front of the crypt, that did affect the ghost somehow. Like the ghost then phased to the left or right and missed you with its strike.
Oh, that's right.
How close is the green ghost to getting to Spigot?
We'll say the green ghost was probably about 15, 20 feet coming around the corner. Yeah, blue ghost is quite a bit further off, but coming from the direction of your escape, basically.
Okay, so I'm trying to picture.
Yeah, we can basically just imagine one long hallway with like a couple cutoffs. One at the dead end that cuts off an upright, and then one that cuts off up towards the blue specter. You got blue specter off way to your left, and in between you and the blue specter, escape hallway. You got you are Petal. You have Spigot off to your right about 15, 20 feet or so, and then beyond him about 15, 20 feet, the green specter who has just come around the corner at its dead end.
Got it. Okay. Well, tits. I was gonna try and throw my brick to try and give Spigot some time, but if the ghost is 20 feet away, I cannot throw a brick 20 feet.
But can Petal?
Because sorry. Well, I guess I could roll and find out.
I think that is a total
That's like
you
I don't have anything else.
Assumption for yourself, but at least Petal gets the opportunity to roll, because if you roll a 12, Petal definitely can throw a brick 20 feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to stall for time so Spigot can get back up and make it to me, because I'm not leaving him behind. But okay. Tulip, you want to give the dice a little cat kiss? Thank you. Okay. Do I have any plus? Oh, well, what is this? Does this do something under fire?
Yeah, let me pull up my screen here. Let's see. There's do
Probably.
something under fire, or There was another one I think that Spigot had used at some point that was pretty cool. Oh, lay down fire. Because
Oh yeah.
when you provide covering fire, supporting fire, or suppressing fire, but when you provide covering fire, allowing another character to move or act
Wait, where is
freely,
that?
it's going to be in battle/combat moves.
Oh, I don't have that toggle down. Oh,
Lay down fire, yeah. This one is
Lay
kind of
down
along, I feel
fire.
like, the lines you might be going for when you provide covering or supporting fire.
What would it? Were there any pluses to it? Like for my
Roll plus hard.
plus hard. Got it.
Yep.
Okay, back to Petal. Looking at hard. Oh, 0. Dang. Okay, well, I got a 10.
I mean,
Does that?
yeah, 10. Choose 3. So from this list, you get to pick 3 of them.
Gotta click back over to lay down fire.
Covering fire, supporting fire, suppressing fire, or taking an opportune shot.
I guess maybe I don't know if I want to harm it or try and suppress it so it can't advance onto. I mean, I guess throwing a brick is harming it. I'm just trying to give Spigot time.
Totally up to your choices.
We'll
make it make sense, you know?
Yeah, I guess I'll do suppressing because I'm trying to deny the ghost from getting closer to Spigot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm running a skid to a stop because I hear the sound of Spigot's body,
Thump, thump, tumble, tumble.
Tumbling akimbo on the ground. Another weird.
Nice.
And I like reach into I don't know where I keep my brick, but I grab it and I huck it without thinking, I'm like, and I think for a second, like, oh, my brick. But then I toss it as hard as I can at the ghost, advancing behind Spigot.
Mm-hmm. What, did you pick, which level up did you choose? Just curious, because you had a couple options on your board.
Oh,
From last time,
yes.
right? You had Juggernaut. I sent you one. There was a couple. There was another one. I think you said when you were talking about Juggernaut as well. Juggernaut is sick.
Yeah. Take a -2 on all when you suffer harm rolls.
Yeah, that's the Juggernaut one.
Yeah. Where is it? I didn't write it down. I mean, write it down on paper. But I'll input it in my thing. Where is it? I'll find it in our messages.
Oh yeah. I will say.
But yeah, I chuck the brick literally as hard as I fucking can.
You throw the brick, and which 3 are you picking? You're picking suppressing. What's the other 2? I want to fold them all in. Hard to get a ghost with a brick, so I want to know all the little bits I have or can describe with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get to pick 3 of these.
I get to pick 3. Okay, then I want to provide covering fire for Spigot and then inflict harm on the ghost.
Yeah. You huck the brick. It goes right through the ghost. You see the ghost get almost pulled along with it a little bit, but the brick goes right through it, high up on its head. It pulls its head back just a little bit as it goes through the mist of the ghost. It bounces off the wall and hits the ground and tumbles kind of back through the bottom robe, wispy robe of the green ghost in front of you. And it comes to a stop right in front of it. It casting through it the first time was enough to stop it from its full scale sprint at Spigot. And it rolling back through it and then just kind of coming to a stop in front of it. You notice this it like tries to move forward back at Spigot, and it like hits something in front of it, and the brick is just laying horizontal in front of it, but it doesn't seem to be able. It like hits a barrier of some kind. Spigot, you sense the opportunity.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
seize that
I also
opportunity
yell
and
like run.
yeah, I
I
will
just
scramble to my feet and book it for the side passage.
Yeah, as the two of you bolt for the side passage.
I'm
The
like holding onto his wrist or something to make sure he doesn't fall behind again.
we can't have you trip up again.
Because I know the paths now because it's I've unlocked the whatever. So I'm booking it either to whatever's closest, because we know the power up wasn't where we wanted it to be. So then I'm just trying to book it to the center to get us wherever the beast is, to get out to find the rest of the crew. Because I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah. The blue ghost has made up enough space in this time that you have spun to like help, like run back a bit, grab Spigot's arm, pull him back up, throw your brick, whatnot. The blue ghost is now like stopped and in front of the up and in front of your cutoff, and like moving side to side a little bit and starting to encroach on your tube position. The green ghost behind you, unable to progress past that brick, it seems. But the blue ghost in front of you
We
kind
need to
of
get you more bricks.
blocking you in.
Yeah, I just have the one. That was it.
You did just have the one, though I will say that as it flew through the air, right, it looks familiar, this brick. And that's all I'll say for now.
Well, yeah, it's my brick.
It's your brick. Of course it's familiar. You've had the brick since you woke up.
That's all I know is my brick and my glove of hate.
That's true.
I put my glove of hate on also.
I kind of just imagine that's on since you've been in here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You don't want to waste the time to put it on.
I'm also obviously helping Spigot up with my other hand, not making him hold the hand that's the hate hand.
Yeah, you don't hate him.
No, just the glove. But while not blocked off, the blue is encroaching in on the two of you and has blocked off your little escape tunnel.
Tits. Well, that was my long range weapon. What do you got?
Well, I think it's time to ask Norman.
Norman.
Okay, let's see.
It's time to ask Norman.
It feels like a segment on a kids' TV show. And now,
Right?
questions with Norman.
Hey kids, let's ask Norman.
Can you
Questions
say
for Norman? What will he say? Do what he says and have a good day.
Can you say glove of hate? Excellent.
Glove of hate. Roll plus weird, as if that wasn't weird enough.
All right, that is going to be a 6.
On a miss, it has its own agenda and act under fire if you don't follow it.
All right.
You
Norman,
feel
what do you got for me?
a panicked hissing, several, whispered voices coming out, hard to parse at first, but they're quiet. They're more sneaky as we've been on topic this episode. And through the hisses and whispers, it's kind of turning into almost a sneak character, I feel like. Norman notices. Norman sees that that you're blocked in on either side, while the green ghost behind you can't get beyond its barrier. That doesn't, you'd still have to cross it to escape
Yeah.
that way. And the blue ghost has you blocked in on this side. Norman sees that you're blocked in and don't have a way out. It is the voices and whispers kind of compound on one another, telling you to push your ally in front of the ghost so that you can escape through that side tunnel.
Oh.
Let her go first so that she takes the brunt of the damage, allowing you to escape unharmed.
Oh,
What's
Norman.
he
Allowing
what's he
you to
saying,
flow
Spigot?
past unabated.
Spigot, what do we do?
Well, I'm gonna have to act under fire because I can't do that.
No. Act under fire in order to do what instead?
I'm going to leap through the blue ghost.
Oh,
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, act under fire. I think it's just to be able to like
Oh
do
no,
it.
do what it asks.
Oh, if you don't, you're just acting
On
under
a list,
fire.
it has its own agenda, and act under fire if you don't follow it.
Yeah. Okay. Roll me an act under fire in order to not do that, but do this.
Let's see. Do I have any pluses for act under fire?
Plus cool.
It is plus cool, so that is an 11.
An 11. You, in this case, don't do it. You don't push your ally in front of the blue ghost, but instead jump out in front. You feel like an actual physical restraint almost holding you back from it's like you're moving through mud, more like, in order to do this. But you jump and you plant your foot and push off and meet the ghost, head on. You just cascade through it and tumble in a heap beyond. But in this transition phase, you feel a deep sadness just pierce your heart, deep in you as you tumble in. You might even come up sniffling, tears already just rolling down your face. You take 2 psychic damage as you tumble through the ghost, and it probably immediately turns on you, and its wispy tendrils begin to fill up the hall. Petal, you see this occur in front of you. You see Spigot have to like fight through that, but jump ultimately, attempting to sort of just like tackle the ghost, almost like grab it, right? I would imagine.
Yeah, arms out.
Arms akimbo, and then he just
Yeah,
tumbles through the ghost. And
can
now
you
you
say
two are...
akimbo?
Yay! The word of the day. And that is where we're gonna leave this. Actually, before we do, we're in this moment. Petal, you hear the clicking and cocking of a gun behind Spigot. Spigot, you hear the same, but much closer, and you turn to see Pollen like prepping a power up on her arm, aiming over your head at the ghost.
Okay.
And we cut over to our boys in the house of neutrality.
Bang, 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 bang.
The house of neutrality.
Guns going off and branch in the air. You two, do we just open fire and Murderbot?
Yeah, he pressed 2.
That's true. That's a fact.
Yeah, sure. Dill squeezes off 3.
Dill squeezes off 3.
Gross.
That is
Gross.
something.
That's how you talk about shooting a gun.
I shot a gun once. I know this.
Well, 3 each?
No, 3 total bullets.
2 from... I'm not gonna count bullets in your guns.
Left,
That's
right,
absurd.
left.
Left, right, left. Okay. Are we doing something under fire, or are we laying down fire?
We're shooting a dude.
Yeah, it's just...
Why is it always so cryptic about just dealing damage?
I mean, if you're just trying to deal damage, do something under fire.
Okay.
That is this is the ultimate. Just do it. Lay down fire just gives you more options, right? If you want something that isn't just do damage.
Mm,
Do you want Murderbot to make his own roll or be an assist roll to me?
I could
guess
definitely
that's up
support
to
Murderbot.
you, I'll say. Do you want Murderbot to be his own? I did I think make it up stats for him. I just have to find them.
I think Murderbot's gonna just roll an assist for me.
Okay.
So he
Oh.
would get a +2 because that's my history with him, or does he have his own history with me?
Oh, he's got his own history with you, I would imagine. Which I'll give it a. I'll start it at a 1, at a +1 for
Okay.
you.
Cool.
He lived his entire life
Great.
inside his body.
Yeah, or you found him. You know, we haven't figured out when you found him yet, but you know, part of his life anyway.
3 sessions ago.
Murderbot got a 9, so it opens itself to danger or retribution in helping you, exposing yourself, yeah, or cost. Which makes sense. We're all in this combat together, but it still helps you, so you get a +1 to your.
Yeah,
All right, you know what? I will lay down fire with my bullets.
Oh, it
Squeezing
doesn't.
off
It
more than
doesn't
3?
give you a. Oh no, yeah, on a hit. This is a hit, no matter what. This is just the additional for 7 and 9. So yeah, you get your +1 and squeezing out 3, and you're doing something under fire. You're squeezing out 3, laying down fire, right?
Roll plus hard. I'm laying down fire. I'm gonna try and keep something bad from happening to Murderbot. Uh,
Oh, okay. I like this. I like this.
yeah, because one of the options here with laying down fire is letting someone else do something freely. So I'm gonna see if I can do that really quick.
I like that.
Oh,
So with Murderbot's plus,
Mhm.
I got a 12.
Oof. And you're just doing damage?
Yeah, I'm squeezing off 12.
cool. Let's all do something different. I got a
Squeezing off
7.
12. You got a 7. So that's
I got a
choose
7,
2.
so that lets me choose 2, which is one more than I needed. So I'm going to provide covering fire, allowing Murderbot to act freely, and then I'm also going to take an opportune shot on an enemy within my reach. So my method of distracting the guy from hurting Murderbot is just shooting him.
just aiming at him instead. Okay, I
It's
love it.
very distracting being shot.
It has to be.
I've heard.
It definitely has to be because you know, I think your provide covering fire choice just lets Murderbot go without harm. So we basically just ignore the fact that he opened himself to harm
Sick.
by helping. DHAM,
Thanks for
who
saving my
is
boy.
just opening with knives, flinging his little arms forward and from the ground, I guess, horizontally
Arms
as they
akimbo.
fly up. And you got a 12. You were just rolling for damage there, so you do it. You do your 2 damage. What I will say that with this is that some of them seem to just like flick and bling off of his just what seems like hardened skin. Some of them stick right in between, like in between the muscles. You know, the ones that hit just kind of stick right in. But the muscles continue to they seem to be hardening, providing him some sort of natural armor. And you've got guns and you fire. You can see the same thing. The two of you. Dill, you know you're firing your gun sideways. Similarly, right? The bullets probably more slip through, but you're still dealing with the same thing. Some of them just like skate right off the shoulders, especially like the upper pecs, because why wouldn't they? And Branch just comes down atop or towards the two of you rather than turning towards Murderbot. Murderbot is able to take up more of like circling around the side, just trying to shoot at Branch. Though Murderbot's guns seem to be of a lower caliber, and he doesn't seem to be gaining too much traction with the shots. Doesn't seem to be stopping him. Two, he says as he's just, what is it, laying off 12 or whatever? Laying down 12. But Branch hits there in front of you about 10 feet. There is a barricade. That might have been the word I was going for. That, you would normally hide behind and peek up over and shoot at maybe someone shooting you or whatnot. But Branch comes down atop that and lands on it, and you see it compress a bit from his weight and force, and he bounds off of that. Doesn't seem to have slowed down so much from the knives and bullets that have hit him. Though is bleeding from some of those wounds, right? But just kicks off of that and rockets towards the two of you. Or we'll say at DHAM, because I bet you guys, did you guys guns akimbo the same direction, just over one another, or
No,
separately?
different, opposite
It only makes
directions.
sense, right?
It was
And
a
then
V formation.
yeah, yeah. Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure. Then towards one, and that's gonna be, oh well. You did the distraction, so towards the distractor, that is Dill. Towards that side of the V. We'll say Dill's
Okay.
in the middle after everything. Like DHAM went around the circle Dill's way.
He doesn't know that I do way more damage up close than range.
He doesn't know you from Adam.
He will soon.
He's coming at you
Oh
like
wait, that's my homie.
Yeah, that's a fact. You will soon.
And then oh wait, I'm supposed to like that guy.
You know what? In a flickering heartbeat, the other one takes command, recognizing that this is not like a full ass foe. This is someone that we need to neutralize as quickly as possible.
We see Dill's fist turning into a spike, and the other one's like, nuh-uh.
Yeah, the one hand turns into a spike, and the other hand comes over the top of the spike and pushes it back down into a hand.
Yeah.
And then he takes like a Tai Chi stance, and he's gonna roll to just like. I imagine that like all of this muscle, ordinary monk from like popping nerve clusters on a person. But like we're both inhumanly strong, so I feel like I might be able to like just jab in there and still knock him out.
Okay. You pop down into a Tai Chi stance, ready to just get them, what do you call them? Pressure points. This feels like a do something under fire, I'd say. Or is there a way that we can... Yeah, I don't know. Because it doesn't sound like you're just trying to do damage in this case, right?
I mean, I suppose I'm not. I am trying to knock him out, and I'm not sure. Let me see.
We could try.
Yeah, I don't see anything here in the battle moves that specifically feels like
subdue versus harm.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I could see rolling plus weird because it's an other one thing. I could see rolling plus hard because I'm using my inhuman strength. I could see
I think maybe it's a single combat.
See.
Except after you exchange harm, we don't. Do you prefer to end the fight now or fight on? That's not. I mean, like we're in the midst of it, so I guess unless you don't want the fight to go on, then you can escape it. But that's a different, I don't know that there's so much of a.
Okay, how about
get
this?
Through to him.
How about this? I'm down for single combat where I will. Instead of inflicting terrible harm, can it be subduing him? Because I imagine that I'm then risking terrible harm to myself.
Yeah, yeah. I think that you could probably we could put a bullet point on here that is you stop them in their tracks. I think it's gonna take more than just like one,
Okay.
roll
Yeah,
to
no,
like
for sure, for
stop
sure.
him. But you could. I think that
But
another
like
bullet point
I
could
can
be,
make these rolls to give it a shot.
Yes. Yeah. 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 Because I do like this, and
Okay.
I kind of like the way that single combat is like filled up because it has focused in on you. And just for those of you at home, this is when you do single combat with someone, no quarters, exchange harm, but first roll hard. On a 10 plus, you get both things, which is, in this case, we're going for an additional bullet point. And we can discuss what this is along the rolls. On a 7 to 9, we pick one, but, well, again, see how this goes.
Not hard. I'm hot and weird. Okay. Yeah, no quarter. Yeah, I'm gonna try and hit a nerve cluster, but I'm also gonna try and poke his windpipe open. Take that, Schwarzenegger. And I rolled
Arnold!
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow. Bye, Barnold.
You explain to me what you do, and I'll explain it's to pretty good effect or great effect.
Okay.
So you have
Well, if we're gonna do
Grant's
this,
just
if we're gonna do
barreling
this as
towards
good,
you.
he's just barreling towards me, coming in with a old haymaker,
Mhm.
charging in to smack me,
Mhm.
and I'm crouched down with my hands up, and because we said no quarter, they're kind of going back into points. And as he comes up right on me, slow motion camera, I grab one bicep, jam my pointy shiv hand into his neck, and with that momentum, like hip flip him over and just slam him into the ground.
That's great.
And then I suppose if it was no quarter, I would just like start punching on him.
You
But
I'll tell
I
you what, that
suppose
would
then he'd have
subdue
a.
me.
That would I'm out of this fight. Yeah, you get the your point up and in between this that little opening down at the bottom of your throat and above your collarbones where it comes down to a V in the middle,
Blech.
just like right up in there. You meet a lot of resistance. You do not pierce in.
Oh no.
But you do flip him up and over and slam him onto the ground. A lot of weight behind it, but you can lift that because you can lift, things that humans couldn't in general.
Just all the more force going into him hitting the ground.
Yeah, in this case, it's like if which I would be wild to do, but if we were just like standing there and I tapped your throat, right? You'd go for a bit, but I didn't damage your throat, right? It'd surprise you, it'd shock you.
Well, then I'm definitely going to keep punching his face. Just lots and lots of dill fists. Just all over until he makes me get off.
And DHAM, you roll to a stop having thrown 12 knives. The giant mountain of meat is atop Dill. Dill is atop. Sorry, the giant mountain.
Yeah,
of
no,
meat.
I'm sitting on his chest. I imagine he's very big, so I'm just sitting on his chest. So if you want to get at his lower body at all, be my guest.
Can I tell that spike fist did not pierce skin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, to you too.
That's pretty bad. I think I would like to open my brain in the hopes that I can maybe ascertain through the psychic maelstrom whether or not there is some sort of reversal to this effect. Like, is this part of the wizard's virtual reality, or is this like science?
That's a great quandary.
Um,
Let's do it.
I've got a 9.
A 9. You open your brain and try to feel around through the, I don't know, I imagine electromagnetic waves coming off of people, the electricity produced by the way that they're, when a brain creates activity or when muscles move between one another. It is so minor and minuscule, but that's probably how you're making these connections. And I think what you grasp is that they've given him something. They've done something to him physically, to his body. It's not so much as the sort of reality bending around you where you're not in an actual house right now, but you definitely feel like you are, and the barricades are as real as they could be, but you know that you're in the mall, the Greenbrook Mall, and that this is all our full control of that. This isn't quite that. They've given him an actual supplement or something, toxin of some kind to do this to him. But I think what you do also, I mean, I guess you find that he is in a just enraged state, completely enraged. There's not any, I don't know, like empathy maybe going through there at the moment. That's all sort of just been locked down.
So you're saying if we calm him down, he'll go back to being regular Branch, and then we can have a Hulk friend.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. The stuff I said, that's what I'm saying. The stuff you said, I don't know. You got a 7 and 9.
Do I also realize these things?
Dill, he's mad. Dill, he's so mad. They gave him a mad drug. A mad drug. Make him happy? Press 2 to make him happy. Press 3 for a jaunty song. Press 4 to find the antidote?
3.
What was 3 again?
Jaunty song.
A jaunty song.
Well, I'm looking for the cure, and I'm looking for the cure, and I'm digging in this closet. Digging in this closet. And I'm digging in this trash can, digging in the trash can. Oh, that's not it.
Joining in.
The snare is a gunshot.
I do have a thing I can do. Because I'm right on top of him, so like I can, if don't know if that's
rock him like a baby.
It's worth a shot.
It's worth a shot. You have responded to his basic attack, and so now I would, I think as we've gone so far, it is, while there's always a lot happening, that you guys, it's like your action to take.
Okay. The goal here is, because I know Petal, and he's related to Petal, I'm going to, mathematically prove to him that Petal is safe and in my care, and he should chill. By telling him everything that I know about, her various dimensions, her habits, her traits, her quirks, her the deep dark secrets that she reveals only to the piercing eye of the other one. I'm gonna tell him everything that I know.
I don't know those.
I don't know. Whatever I've got, everything. I'm gonna vomit it all onto him, and I'm gonna grab his head and cling to it while I do that. And so if I have to make a withstand roll to try and ward off some sort of retaliation before I can deliver that speech, I'm here for that. Or if I'm just going to make that roll
No,
before he can hit me.
I do like both of those. I like a withstand because he's definitely gonna try to like reach an arm up and just grab and fling you, right? That would.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to his head like a dreadful monkey.
So first, roll plus hard. I really like this train of thought here.
Withstand, is that plus hard? That's great.
It is
11.
11. You resist the worst of the effects. He grabs you, but you scoosh through his fingers and stretch backwards as he tries to pull you. You do a bit of a stretch and then you pop back into place as he can't quite get that grip. And then
Poke him in the eye.
roll plus history with Petal. That feels like the best up and down for your connection to Petal.
Ooh, way to go, Game Master. That's good. That's a great mechanic roll. What is my history with Petal?
Unfortunately, it's a 0.
Probably
but
bad.
It's really the mechanics
well,
there.
you know,
That's
the
such a bummer.
dice
Mine's a
will
+1.
the dice will dictate. You know, one of us was handing out +1s. What does that represent? So I'm gonna take an experience.
Oh.
That's a 6.
I
don't know that anyone can help me. So
What I'll
yeah, no,
give
I like what muzzle velocity lies, just all falsehoods, but very fast.
There's probably
Lots
a
of
little
them.
bit of your adventure, right? You've been on somewhat of a journey.
can at
So
least
many that
describe
some of
me.
them are true.
Right. There's definitely more to the adventure that you're putting in. And I think it kind of Branch does react to you beginning to talk about Petal, but it more so just makes him angrier rather than it with one hand trying to pull you off. He starts trying to grip at you
It's
with
not
both.
it's not a description of who Petal is as a human being. It's a description of what Petal has been up to since she arrived in my presence, which isn't actually particularly true to whoever Petal was, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I think he, it would be easy to assume he could think this is just all lies, like they're just trying to get up under his skin or so. He's in an enraged state anyway. And it only seems to be triggering worse now that you have mentioned Petal, but it has, like, it got through.
Oh.
It did make things, it did change.
Plan A was working just fine.
Yeah, he's gripping and moving you, starting to like squish you off of him, able to breathe again and gaining hold. And DHAM and Murderbot are around him, ready to close in as we transition over to the now trio with Spigot and Petal in the hallway. There's a blue ghost. And Pollen is there with her power-up, the one that she would have gotten from this area. And she says, "Found you just in time. I'm here. And she just lets it fly. And it flies right, the net of light, right? Net of white light flies right over you. Well, I guess I'll leave it up to you. She said, should we take him out?
Yeah, Spicket would get out of the way so she has a clear shot.
Yeah, in that net flying like towards your head, you duck and like roll,
Yeah.
like firemen roll to the side as it collides with the blue ghost, and immediately, as we've seen with the yellow ghost, starts compressing it down into the size of a shoebox. This opens up the hallway entirely. You hear a shriek of, there's a little bit of fear, quite a bit of rage from the green specter behind you as it is striking against this whatever barrier has been put up in front of it has and then it strikes one last time as Petal, again, I guess, helps Spigot to his feet, and the three of you, with Pollen in tow, begin running into the center of the maze. As you cut the corner, you can see the green specter stops and fades back around the corner it's next to, and off into the maze through a
Okay.
different route. Petal, can you please roll plus? I need to find it. I did a oopsie. Last time I meant to avoid visions. This time I didn't. And I realized during their turn that we didn't have a vision. So roll plus cool
Oh.
as you run
Man, does
into
that
the
mean we didn't get
maze.
to choose stats?
No, stat choice is always up to anyone. It's either at the beginning or the end, and we don't have to do it every time. If we don't do it, you keep the ones checked. If we do it, you can check new ones.
So
I don't want to do it.
Does a person trigger it for everybody or just for themselves?
You always trigger it for everybody.
Fine. I'll keep being hot and weird.
That doesn't mean that there isn't another person or two that don't want to be what they are, but Lawrence likes
I
his
mean,
stats.
I'm pretty hard already, so I don't need to like get experience for it. Also, I can just be rewarded by the good stat. But
It would be cool.
I'm doing lots of punches. I'd like to get experience for my punches. Oh wait, I do have to mark the one that I failed though.
Yes, sorry. Petal. Roll plus cool.
10.
10. It's a good roll.
I know these are good dice. I'm rolling onto the Bob's Burgers book, so maybe that's what's helping me.
And I'm gonna hold 1, which I add to the list. I believe that now I am at 4 because I've been getting a fuckload of them. If I have 3 or more, I have to spend them. As you do, you cut off and into this maze. MC can spend 2, I guess, to interrupt you until your vision comes on. That's perfect. You cut around this corner and into the maze. You have the wall moving quickly by you, the bricks, sliding behind you and out of sight as you guys run, take a corner, run, take a corner. I will say that probably Petal, you're moving the quickest. You're moving like you're just almost doing it automatically as you begin to get distracted by this vision of the moving bricks. And as you're running, and in front of you, Spigot, Petal is just head down, like dead sprinting. You guys are following. You know she's leading you back to the center of the maze, but she's quiet. Petal, the wall stops moving, and it is static still. You are looking down at a hole about the size of 10 bricks, but you're still in the maze. It's this wall you've been looking at the whole time. And next to you is Branch. He's got a look of, I don't know, like attentive fear on his face as you look back and you can see him just like not frantic. He's like in the zone, but he's actively watching your back as it like down both sides of the hallways. He's got a sawed off like t-shirt cannon shotgun. It's like 2 t-shirt cannons put together and bound in the middle somehow. That he's got this like weird pump action thing going on, all of course made out of t-shirt cannons. But you are filling in these bricks in this wall at some point in the maze, and as you go to slide in the last brick, you decide not to and instead slip it into your bag. You know that there's this hole in the wall, and you have hidden something behind it. If you can find that hole in the wall in this maze, there's something there. Your visions, you feel like, maybe guide you there. Mechanically, maybe through like some sort of open your brain roll, right? Just kind of like leaning into that vision. You're not quite sure where, but you've hidden something in this maze. That's where that brick came from, the one brick you left out so that you could mark the spot for yourself.
Sick. Okay.
And the 3 of you run. the ever-present rumble of the pack beast moving through the maze, its multitonal screams sort of echoing throughout. You can't even quite tell its location anymore, but you're moving towards the center. It's on your team, but you'd still want to know where it is. And as the three of you cut a corner and around and into the center, what you see is the front of the crypt, along with two lit flames. They are brightly lit and they seem a relaxed flame, not so active and aggressive as they seemed in their sconces before. The yellow flame and a pink flame just sit listlessly in their sconces. I think by this point, you guys enter and you stop kind of scanning the situation, and the blue flame that had just been captured, as you guys ran, zips over your head, moving much quicker than you guys are kind of having come to a slow, and smashes into its sconce and then just goes into a relaxed, slow moving flame. But the three of these sconces are lit up on the front of the crypt. And behind you, I guess you still hear the anguished anger of the green specter. But it's not even within eyesight. Like, you guys got a little bit of distance on it. I'm giving you just a bit with your all your good knowledge rolls. You guys have understood the maze, etc., etc. What do you do here in this space?
I would say we should check out the other two quadrants where we have not pulled power-ups from. But that's just me.
Are there 2 quadrants? Because I thought we went to one that it was empty, and then Pollen had one from the direction that she came from. So that means there's only one power-up that we haven't
that
found,
is
right?
true. Could be, or did Pollen get that one that we saw that was already gone?
Yeah.
She
Is that the one that she just used, or
you guys
is that
probably communicated that in your run. You have the one that Spigot used, and you have the one that Pollen got, which was the one that was just missing when you guys arrived.
Got it. Okay.
She looped back and around and lost the blue ghost, which then came across you in its security pathing.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think the ghosts are scared of the pack beast. So if we, right? The ghosts are scared of the pack beast?
Pollen.
Or do they?
Yeah, no. Pollen shakes her head.
I mean, in
she says
Pac-Man, the game, the ghosts are scared of the power-ups, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They pick on the beast until he's got a power up.
Got
then the
it.
beast
What if we
picks
gave
on
the
them.
beast a power up?
Oh, that would be awesome.
He deserves it.
Yes. So we could find. Oh, sorry. Well, we could find a power up, and then if we give it to the pack beast, who I seem to have at least a understanding to not cause harm to each other, that maybe if we give him the power up, he can go finish off the other 2 ghosts, and we can find the others in the House of Pain or
Only
wherever they're
one
at.
sconce remains unlit. The one of the ghosts that had gotten scared of Spigot and ran off when he found his power up, its sconce is actually lit.
So maybe the pack beast did get a power up. But we don't know which one.
Yeah, which quadrant
Yep.
which of the 2 it's missing from. So it's just a roll of the dice.
What do we do, gang?
Hmm.
The green, we'll say the green specter, you start to see its light coming around the corner. It's starting to close in as we're trying to figure out what the plan is.
I would say we move towards one of the 2 remaining quadrants, and I'm not particular on which one unless Petal or Pollen has a particular instinct on which way we should go.
Yeah, if I can ask ask a suggestion, from the other side of the fourth dimensional wall over here. It feels like there's got to be some way for Petal to get a +1 to a roll to know things about the maze from having built it.
She does. She knows the whole layout.
Then
knows-
don't you wait? Wouldn't you know what this is about? Then tell us what this is
I know-
about, Petal.
What?
I know the layout. I don't know where the which power up is missing.
Yeah, the pack beast went
Would
off
you
in
not
one
know where
direction.
which power up, which light goes with what power up?
So like, no, the power-ups are just, imagine the power-ups are just like white light. All of those lights in their sconces are a specter that has been returned to the sconce.
Ah, okay.
Yes. They have basically cleared half of the maze of power-ups between the 3 of these people. Petal, Pollen, Spigot. The other half of the maze, the pack beast went into, and they wouldn't know off the top of their head, like, did he go north or south? Did it go, to the northwest one or the southwest one? They would have taken the
Have they
east
asked
side,
it?
theoretically. They haven't seen it in a minute. It's just roaring off in the maze to let us know it's
I left my
presence.
pack beast whistle at home.
Mhm.
So
She had
Maybe
a
you
lot
can
of
remember where
options,
you
and
left
she chose
it.
brick for some reason.
can I roll to
Maybe
find my
you know
pack
how to.
beast
Yeah,
whistle?
roll to summon the pack beast with your.
Give me an open your.
No way. If I can't summon my car, how come you can summon the pack beast? I'm just kidding.
You can. That's fair. That's a good point. You give me an open your brain roll to like.
Commune with pack beast.
Yeah. It's, I think just to like leverage your past knowledge and current knowledge of pack beast to get ideas.
Thank you, Bob's Burgers book. That is a 11.
Wow, the Bob's is a great place to roll with these also good dice.
I'm rolling on top of a spread of a metaphorical map of all the places, like the locations in the episodes.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
good.
Bob's,
Sick.
but I'd also say that their relative unpopularity would make for excellent role play game meetup spot.
Oh, that's so true. Oh, so true.
Do they do an episode? I feel like they must have done a table
RPG.
gamers.
Tabletop role players
No.
using their.
No?
I don't think so.
No.
Wild. Hey,
I mean, they
whatever your name
mention
is.
role playing.
Bob.
They like mention it, like LARPing, but that's about it.
With an 11.
You could definitely get a table of gamers.
Oh yeah, that would be a good episode. Bob would get so into it, and I think Gene would find a new hobby. Maybe
Yeah,
even
someone would
Luis,
have a
but
dream
Tina
about the
probably wouldn't.
campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Luis would have a dream about the campaign, and Tina would have a crush on the game master.
One of the dudes, yeah, for sure. But with an 11,
Just tries to seduce all of them.
Lauren Bouchard, it's all right there for you.
You.
Known listener Lauren Bouchard.
Just saying. If you do it, we know you listen.
Yeah.
That would be Noodles. If just like somehow it just happened to be that there was a role-playing episode just because there should be anyways. We
I
can
feel
all
like
just
sometimes I hear the jokes that we make on this podcast elsewhere, but
Oh, I certainly do. I think it's a collective consciousness thing. I don't necessarily think it's because those people
No, that's
listen. I
for
think
that
the
is for
collective
sure.
conscious moves in the same strokes. But
Did I tell you guys that M found a listener in the wild?
yeah,
a
he's
stranger?
he followed us.
What?
He
You
followed
found a
us.
fan?
He followed us on the socials after that.
Nice.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I was very excited. That was a cool note. That was a great note.
It was very, very cool. I
Some
don't know
sort of
that. I guess
interview,
it
right?
hadn't hit the table, but yeah, no, I heard.
I guess
Yeah,
everyone but me and Mike knew.
I think it was
Right.
in the Discord where we talked about
Brutal.
it. But it could have been a, I don't know, just like a Discord between
Hey, but you know
us
now.
individually. Yeah. But yeah. I think it was like at work, right? That was really cool. Yeah. Came across
Yeah, they were
someone who
interviewing
like
him.
creates TTRPG material and was doing like a and said that they had recognized the name of the podcast, which is fucking wild.
Hey, you, if you're out there, good job.
Good job.
So
We'll name a character after you.
so
Oh, that's not bad.
with an
Right?
11, you this was open your brain. So one, you do know for a fact that you've only like your team has only been a part of, and Pollen probably confirmed like what you probably exchanged a little bit about what happened in between the time you guys were met up. Your team of 3 have taken out 2 of these ghosts, which are in their sconces. The pink one you were not a part of taking out, but it is back in its sconce. You know that the pack beast is really only running on its like one, I don't know if derivative's the right word, but it's like one mission. It's gonna get that power up and then it's gonna come back and find the ghost. So depending on where it got the last one, if you think you can beat it to the power up stage, like whichever one you want to try to go for, northwest or southwest, one of those power ups probably remains. The beast has probably gotten the other one. So we're either guessing and we're hoping to make it there before it, or we really just need to distract the specter while the beast makes its way here, right?
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
I think we should let
Okay.
the
Or escape
beast
from
take
it. Like
the
another
glory.
distraction would be running and letting it chase us while the beast tries to hunt, all. But like either way, I think your open your brain lets you know that the beast is probably going for the power up and will probably be back. We just have to not fall in that time, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I relay like, all right, so from what I remember, the beast's soul, at least its conditioning, is to get these power-ups and to take out the ghosts. So if we just bugger out, we can the beast is gonna find that last power up and it's gonna take care of that last ghost. Like that's just like inevitable now that we've freed it. That's just what's gonna happen because it's conditioned to do that. So we can either, find, get out, try to find our way out of here and find the boys, or we can just distract the ghost.
You guys
Yes,
actively need
yes,
the
God.
solution for the puzzle. Like you need the key from the victory of this
Yeah,
game.
we've got to have the key.
Yeah. Key.
Please
Fuck.
bugger out and ditch
I
the key
do
idea
love
entirely.
that
That
you
would be
did that
fucking
in
so
Petal's
choice.
voice, so Petal does just lean over to Spicket and be like, "Let's get out of here."
Pollen, that's what Pollen said. Pollen's like, we need the key. We need the key from winning.
Right.
We can't
Right.
leave.
Tits. All right. Fuck. You're right. All right. Sorry. I got lost in the sauce. I apologize.
Deep in the sauce. That's okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. This sucks. Pollen's like, yeah, but
I hate it here. Fine.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Shit. Fine. We'll get the fucking key. God damn it.
I think to
Oh,
punctuate
man.
that, Petal's kicking a rock, upset at that, and the green ghost comes around the corner. You see it in full front like view, right? It's about 30 feet off and around the corner, and it's zooming towards you. The final ghost of 4 in its flames, if the sconces are to be trusted. And
Ugh, double tits.
we are gonna transition over to DHAM and Dill. Dill atop branch, he's starting to gain traction and pull you further off of himself with each like taffy pull that he's attempting. What do the two of you do? He's about to rip and throw you.
Oh, obviously.
Obviously.
I can't believe I didn't think of it.
Oh.
The thing I've never deployed before. It's time for narco stabs.
Ah.
Narco
forgot-
stabs. Narco stabs.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
I thought you were gonna do the Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs.
You
Peanut
broke your
butter
narco
chocolate.
stabs on the first pinball game. You stunned a
All
dude,
both
but you
of 'em?
rolled so... No, I can give it one of them.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
I'll
only one
I
narco
imagine
stab.
Yeah.
they're one shot friendos anyways.
We'll say you have them in
so
both of your hands, and you ruined one of your hands worth of them. So you have the other
that
hand's
makes
worth.
complete and entire sense.
Nice,
Yes.
okay.
So I take my remaining narco stab, and I narco stab the governor.
And I do. You narco stab the governor. You're pinned atop him. Give me a do something fire, but get an additional +1 because you got him pinned. So
Go
roll plus
ahead.
cool.
Do
plus
something
one.
fire.
Cool.
You
With
see
an
the
additional
two of them
+1.
kind of. You see Dill's finger like peeling back away from a narco stab as he tries to go in. What do you or do you?
They're in
just,
my
like, watch
forearms like
your
Wolverine.
forearm?
That's gross.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Like Wolverine, but that's in the back of his.
Or well, no, they come out of, I guess, like Wolverine's son,
Oh,
Dakin,
like
out of there. They come out of his forearm.
yeah, gross. Bacon is his
Yeah.
name.
Dakin, D with a D.
Oh,
It's me, Bacon.
it's me.
I don't know
Dakin
how
is
it's
not-
pronounced.
Dakin is not much better than bacon, if so.
I love my dad, Wolverine.
Are you sure it's not
Mhm,
Dakin?
he doesn't.
He doesn't.
I don't. I'm not.
I'm
I'm not
not.
at all sure.
The son, the son of Wolverine. Oh, that's
All right, give it a goog.
that was a good one for me. I'm gonna always call him DeSun. You mean DeSun, the son of Wolverine, right? That's who we're talking about?
Capri Sun.
You mean Capri Sun, right? You narco stab it like a little. The injector probably just shoots out of your wrist, right? As if we're closer to.
Yeah,
Dakin.
it's just I imagine I'm just jabbing it into him.
I wanted to also.
You know,
see
if I can't, maybe into his armpit if I can, but
Sure.
if I can't, just wherever.
Wanted to see if do you just like watch this go down, DHAM?
I kind of want to like push,
Like
like
help him?
like. So you do the wind up. You do the wind up for the narco stab, and then you like send it out, and then like I kind of want to like do a running jump, put both hands above my head, and in sort of like a dunking maneuver, help you push this narco stab into this man.
Well, you know what?
And then up from behind me, who's that? It's Murderbot for the triple alley oop, pressing his little guns onto my hands, that are then pressing onto your hands.
Dill puts
So wait,
the
Okay,
hand up in a
artist.
fist motion,
Wait.
and you come around and just smash it. Teamwork.
So wait, Murderbot is shooting his little guns. Wait,
no,
is he
He's gonna
shooting,
push with his
No, he's just
guns.
pressing. Okay,
Yeah.
he's just okay.
It's a triple push here.
I was like, oh man, is he just gonna shoot through your hands and
He's
into
gonna
my?
shoot through my hands and then into the narco stab. That's then going to shatter.
I wouldn't put it past the little guy. I'm just saying.
That's
We're
fucking so
Neuralink right now.
good.
He's locked
I
in.
wouldn't put it past him either. But I will
Okay, well,
give both of you
full disclosure, I need it. I rolled a 6.
well,
Oh, no.
that's good because I'm imagining what we're gonna, or that's not good, but we get some other bonuses here. We get one,
Sure
a
is
help
dramatic.
roll. Yeah, right. If it's nothing, if not drama, we get a help roll from DHAM. And DHAM, you're gonna
11.
get a +1. Great, that's a 12. On your help roll, because of Murderbot, right? He's just doing his help, so he's gonna jump in and push with you. I'm not gonna worry about a roll for him right now. You do that, so you add an additional 1, which brings Dill up to 7. The 3 of you together are just, you can't get it in the armpit. He's thrashing way too wildly.
This says S harm. What's S harm?
Stun harm.
Super
Hey,
harm.
that's exactly what we
Super
wanted.
harm. Right. No, yeah, so it's a 0
Special
harm.
harm.
But you are able to get it just under the skin. You weren't able to get it into like a vein point, right? Like, but I don't know. I feel like I've seen enough shows where they just sort of jam it in, and there's
Yeah, I mean, he's so vascular.
shot. Right, he's vascular. I don't know how you could have missed the
Yeah.
veins, but somehow, you jam the narco stab in, triple teaming it, and push it just right up next to a vein, and you get out what you can before his thrashing pulls his arm away, and like
Like a shonen finale, the 3 of us.
he
We've been
pops the
through a
Like
lot
arm
the
the
up.
last couple
fucking
combats.
Vietnam flag. It's
Uh,
not. It's World War II. I'm so sorry.
I was about to say, yeah. I was like, wait, what?
Leave it in. It pops his arm out and elbow and is able to get enough like in between you and him to like wrench you off of him. He attempts to get up but drops back down to a knee. He's like stumbling and trying to force himself up to his feet, but it is like going through him slowly. It doesn't seem to like stun him, knock him out like it did the first dude for a few rounds, or like, like it would, if he wasn't so overly, I don't know, like roided out almost at the moment. But it is affecting him greatly. He's just gonna, it's almost like bull in a china shop kind of attack now. It's not like direct and aggressive. It's just like he drops to a knee and then is just gonna swing a big meaty fist behind him, but it's kind of clumsy. And you two are able to scatter or jump over or dodge to the side as the meaty fist kind of swings past. He stumbles to the side and tries to bear down atop you with a couple more clumsy attacks. What do the two of you do?
I have an idea, but it's really dreadful. So DHAM, if you have any idea first.
Let me inspect my gear. Let's see here. Okay.
The concept for my idea while you're looking is that I feel like we've inflicted a lot of damage to this guy, and we've also inflicted drugs, I suppose, or stun. And they're narco stabs, so they're drugs. We've
hard.
drugged him and we've beaten on him, but he's still not dead, and so we need to come at him with a third type of damage. And so I was sort of thinking like psychological damage, and I thought perhaps it was finally time for me to roll plus hot.
Can we both roll plus hot?
Charlie's Angels. We even have kill Murderbot trying to squeeze the little tubes into muscles.
Oh my god.
You'll never defeat us. Ugh.
We're so hot.
Prepare for trouble.
And make it hot.
Make
hot,
it.
hot.
Did somebody want to
Two,
roll
two.
hard?
Not 2.
Press 6, 9.
6, 9, 6, 9.
Oh, okay. You really is
I
this
mean,
this our
I mean,
is it a distraction? What's your play here?
Go aggro.
what is it? It says seduce or manipulate, right? What's that?
Yeah, seduce, seducer, manipulate.
I'm just if Dill has any better idea here, but
I'm here
in
for it.
this
I just
moment,
trying to, process
I feel like both the
what you're
comedy
doing.
of the situation and also this weird train of logic that I have found more time with more thing left field, and he won't be able to process it, and he'll just short circuit and go down.
Murderbot's on
I
board.
guess I could just like lick his face.
It's just if DHAM wants to be fully on board for a team hot roll.
I want to do a team hot roll.
Team hot
Team
roll.
hotness.
Yeah. Okay. Hell yeah.
What happens at the end of the action movie after they've fought through battles and trials and tribulations? You win with a stupid sex joke.
It's true. I'm not gonna lie. Murderbot got a natural 10.
I also
man.
got a
man.
natural 10.
Oh man, I haven't
have
rolled.
any-
Okay.
Murderbot,
I don't know.
I think has a 0 on his hot. 0 on murder hot.
I have a -1 on my hot, so it's only a 9.
I have a +1 to my hot, which brings me to
What does that bring you to? Sorry,
a 7.
a 7.
Also, mark experience if you have a checked hot.
Oh yeah,
I sure do.
nice.
I'm sure gonna.
You're checked on
Definitely
hot.
not the only reason that I
Definitely not the only reason.
went this
no way.
route.
Where is my murder hot page? So important.
Really, my brain is just cooking trying to find a horrible description for this scenario.
So many pages written up, and I'm surprised none of them are Murderbot, because that's where I like. Oh, hot +0. Yeah, Murderbot got his 10. I mean, let's see. Mostly it's a medium success with another outstanding success.
Yeah, right. You know what? With a 7, actually, a long, slow, drawn out lick with just the longest tongue I can produce, just all over. You know, front to back, behind the ears, all of it.
Gross.
While
I
Murderbot
mean, you know
and-
what? It'll sure distract him from punching me.
While
You know,
Murderbot
any-
and DHAM make sexy music in the background.
Any money somehow made from this podcast will be going towards my therapy.
Anyway, yeah, as I think it's at least gonna stop him fully in his tracks. There's a moment, I think the like overwhelm was a good verb you used at some point. Just like freak out his wires, right? Like everything together is just jarring, and I think that, let's see,
And I
if I
headbutt him.
roll high and you headbutt him, I think that Branch, as your like tongue leaves the head wrap around his head, Branch drops into a seizure and falls into the ground, arms flailing out to the sides, striking a barricade, sending it flying across the room. Full blown head tilt
and I say,
seizure here.
I think this counts. Give him a thumbs up.
And you know it does, because DHAM's points are just like ticking up a bit.
Oh no, that's not what I meant.
And we cut back to the other two in the maze. Green Ghost approaching the three of you, really. Spigot and Petal. What do we do?
Northwest. Let's. Well, actually, we're waiting for the pack beast, so we just need to lead Greenie on a bit of a chase around until we run into the pack beast. So I would say we sort of take off to the northwest, but then we can loop back around into this room and just kind of keep running it in circles until we encounter the pack beast. What do you think, Petal?
Yeah, Scooby Doo him.
That's right.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's go run and open some doors and shit. Like Scooby Doo.
You bolt for the northwest area to make this loop around back into the center over and over again. As you start taking the first corners, you are dismayed to see that the green specter has increased in speed by a good 50%. Those corners are
Oh,
no
dear.
longer a problem for it. And you guys did have about 30-ish feet on it as you started running. But even by, we'll say, like your first loop around, it is right on your tails. And as you enter back into the center, it is like you guys are having to sprint for it, you know, like every step of the way, just hard running. And I think Pollen is the one in the end that trips up and falls. And immediately the green specter is right over her. What do the two of you do?
Oh, man.
She shrieks in a bit of fear as it is over her.
Everyone needs to
Pretty
stop
morbidly
fucking
curious what it's gonna
tripping.
do.
Oh,
Straight
I'm gonna
tripping.
I'm gonna draw my pistol and fire, even if it goes through it, to hit the wall, because hoping it'll get that same like weird effect where it moves off of her.
I love it. Let's give me lay down fire.
All right, lay down
Okay,
fire
at the
is
same time he's doing that, I'm gonna put on my with my hand that's wearing the glove of pain.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that'll protect me a little bit. I'm gonna try and like see if I can grab a part of her and like yank her from underneath the ghost
Ooh,
while
okay.
he's shooting the ghost away.
Yeah, let's... I think there's stand overwatch. When you stand overwatch for an ally, roll plus cool on a hit. If anyone attacks or interferes with your allies, you attack and inflict them harm as established, as well as warning your ally. No, that's more of like being a sniper and watching. Thought there would be a cool thing here for you. Might just be deuce. Oh, seize by force? Yeah, but the thing you're seizing by force is pollen rather than like the ghost, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you roll plus hard, and also you roll plus hard, Mike.
Yep. So that's a 9 for me, but I'm -1, so that's an 8.
On an 8, you choose to provide covering fire, supporting fire, suppressing fire, or taking an opportune shot.
And I
I'm
got a
going to
7.
You got a 7.
yeah, I want to provide cover fire, allowing another character to move or act freely for Petal.
Great.
And then I guess suppressing fire, hopefully trying to prevent that Greenie from acting freely. So I'm hoping it's enough of a distraction that Petal can move freely to get to Pollen, and it distracts the green specter from being able to move freely.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Petal, you get to pick 2 from yours in Seize by Force, which is taking definite hold of pollen, suffering little harm, inflicting terrible harm, or impress, dismay, or frightening your enemy. The last one I'm not sure on.
Okay, so if I don't pick taking hold of pollen, am I not gonna be able to grab her?
Yeah, your goal here is to take definite hold of it in this case. When you fight to keep hold of something you have, instead of choosing to take definite control, you can choose to keep definite control. Either way, it's the same kind of situation.
Okay, yeah, well my goal is to get her if I can, like out from underneath the ghost and like semi up on her feet, so everyone is done being freaking prone in
Right.
this maze.
Yeah. I think we'll do it maybe you suffer a little harm, like you do it quickly and you feel a wisp of that fear pulled off of you as you're able to pull pollen out from the full basically blast of what she would have taken. We're gonna say you take just one what is it, psychic damage as you take the brunt of that, just a little harm. But you pull pollen up and onto her feet. You feel that twinge of fear. Spigot, you take aim at the green ghost, but then your eyes train through the ghost and you see the sconces on the wall, the other 3 lit, and you take fire and your bullet hits the empty sconce where the green should be housed. And you see the green just phase into the left, smash into the wall a bit, and phase back into its place before it I don't know, if it was more of a sentient being, it would shake its head and gain its senses before diving back at you. But you get that sense from it, those sort of gaining its senses. And the 3 of you take steps backwards quickly, trying to just keep this pace up and into the center room. And as the green ghost flutters out, moving incredibly quickly into this room, you hear the shaking and the rumbling and the screaming of the multitonal groan come from behind the crypt as the pack beast enters into this room again, and like a wall of flesh, though now just brightly lit and glowing white and all sorts of neon colors, pinks and greens, as it barrels through the room, just straight consuming the pink ghost and what remains there, and shooting off into the northern corridor and beyond you, missing you guys. No, just in between you guys and the wall, consuming the red ghost. And as it passes, it passed straight through it, there's a bound red flame that is compressing down to about the size of a shoebox. And as you catch your breaths and stare at it, the pack beast noise going off and into the maze, you actually hear it kind of circling around but slowing down. The box flashes once and turns into a bright pink flame that flutters over to its now bullet riddled casing and falls into its housing. And a little lights kind of flash above the crypt door, and you hear the telltale arcade victory dun 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 kind of noise, and the sound of scraping stone on stone as the large crypt doors slide open in front of you, revealing a old stone pedestal and a stone key atop it, inlaid into I don't know, a nice stone trophy. All of it's old archaic stone, but it's carved nicely. And it sits there floating above its pedestal. You stare down the hallway to your right, seeing the pack beast slowly come up and scope out, it taking its smaller, still nasty but more dog-like form. As the 3 of you stand in front of the open crypt, trophy fluttering of spinning in front of you, and we will fade there and get into our outro history questions to
Love it.
off.
Ba-na-na.
History. Nope. That literally is the history of this thing. History rolls, because we may have been messing it up, so I just want to make sure we do it right. At the end of every session, choose a character who knows you better than they used to. Interesting. Okay, we're going to start at the top. Dill, who knows you better than they used to?
You can't say Branch.
You can't say Branch.
Yeah, Barnold doesn't know much.
Nothing but rage right now.
Yeah, but he's been fully tongued by Dill, so
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, I guess he does know that.
yeah.
Gotta be Murderbot?
I'll start a history with you and Murderbot. I like that. I don't
I
care.
guess, I mean, it could be Murderbot, or it could be DHAM, both of which because I saved Murderbot this session.
Mm-hmm.
So if we want to keep it among the players,
You
it's
saved
DHAM. If we want to keep adding Murderbot histories, Murderbot.
Because you saved Murderbot, what does that, even if we were keeping it amongst the players, what does that teach? What did DHAM learn about you? This is not a denial from me. I just want, what's that? What did he learn about you? Or they learn about you?
It's really a calculated choice by the other one to save Murderbot, so it's I wasn't expecting that question. What did he learn?
That's the bit. Has our history actually developed, or did he just see you do something cool and friendly? And I think there is something there. You guys haven't really had a lot of like one-on-one time. If we were to play this for another, couple years, you probably wouldn't be able to take that anymore. But you guys haven't had a solo yet.
At this point, you're right. I'm not behaving in any sort of way that you'd be like, oh yes, I've learned something new about this person. So maybe it's just Murderbot. Because he was born what, 2 sessions ago. I can still fool him.
History
I
plus
saved
1 to
his
Dill
life.
and plus 1 to DHAM for now. Okay, that's true. Thank you, Godfather.
Godfather.
Murderbot chooses, I guess. DHAM. Who knows you better than they used to?
Also, Murderbot.
I honestly do think also Murderbot. I don't know if Murderbot's expected me to be sexy.
Yeah, Murderbot learned
Dad?
a lot.
What?
Dad? Dad?
So a +3 is whenever they level up. Murderbot levels up.
Oh wait, no.
Or gets an
Choose a character
experience.
who knows you better. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, your history with Murderbot goes over, and you gain an experience.
Yep.
Nice, extra experience. Great. That's cool. Mike, who knows you better? Who knows Spigot better?
Well, it's going to be Petal, and I can't decide if she's realizing that he's more of a klutz than she thought, or he's a little bit more crazy because he jumped right through the blue ghost. Because there was no time for conversation for why he did that. He just up and jumped through the ghost.
It's true.
Yeah, I didn't know about Norman. I don't know about.
Yeah, so I think she's learning that maybe he can be a little more unpredictable than expected.
Yeah, maybe there's something more going on, Yeah. She could have learned, maybe she could have heard the beginning, like your mask starting to steam and hiss, and maybe she's not understanding the words, but has learned that your mask makes noises sometimes.
Yeah.
The dawning horror that she's the only sane one in the party.
Yeah, I don't have any little inner creature inside of me.
She says after her 30th vision.
Right.
That's true.
And Petal. Who knows
I
you
mean,
better?
I mean, it's gonna be Spigot because he knows I won't leave him behind, even if it means
I think you guys
putting
have
myself in danger.
You guys have given us the have each other's backs history points over.
Oh,
we
have.
Yeah. Which was good. But you know that you've got each other's backs.
I guess I don't know. I mean, does he know that? Does he learn? Because I know more about the maze. I didn't tell them that I didn't say that I helped build it. I guess I didn't say that out loud.
True.
So
Keep them in negative.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are working together, and your friendship is definitely like you guys know more and more that you have each other's backs. But I don't know that we you know, it doesn't. It definitely gets harder and harder to keep stacking like what we're learning about each other. I
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah, it's such a I feel like sometimes it's like a hard question to like, what do you mean learning, you know?
It is, especially when we're in these more micro play where we're like, what does your character do?
Yeah, how
What does
much
your
time
character
has
do? What does
really
your character?
elapsed since the last time, you know?
Exactly. That's kind of the same
I
concept of the visions, right? Like I love the XP. It's just like a vision every
I
20 minutes for
guess
you is overwhelming.
yeah, I don't know if I have an answer for that. Like if I can't think of anything.
Negatives.
Negatives work.
Give
It
one
also,
Murderbot.
Yeah.
yeah, you don't have to give a negative to Spigot because technically the other two don't know you
don't
better.
even
Also,
know Murderbot.
you don't know Murderbot.
Yeah, I haven't learned anything new. I don't even know I'm gonna be so confused when there's like a little tiny robot with guns.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about
how
you. I mean, he's gonna be confused.
how sexy did you get there, DHAM, since we last
Too sexy.
met? Yeah, I guess
You know what? If
given
no one knows you better,
I'm
choose a
too
character who
sexy
doesn't
for
know
my
you.
washer. Too sexy for my washer.
Choose a character who doesn't know you as well as they thought. I recall a role this session where Dill attempted to explain a lot about you and just sort of stumbled over
Oh, that's
himself.
true.
You know, there
I
definitely
guess
is.
if Dill's
That's,
Mr.
you
gives
know,
someone a negative.
I did say that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I guess.
also, yeah. So, like, for each of you, you guys shouldn't have changed your histories on your sheets until you were chosen. So, like, Grace choosing Dill, if Grace chooses Dill, Dill puts a -1 to Grace on his sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you DHAM, when you chose Murderbot, Murderbot gets the history, not you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so he goes up to 2, though I guess he would choose you too. He knows that his father can be sexy.
Great.
So you do get that +3 still, but I just wanted to make sure.
So Petal goes back from 0 to -1.
Bummer. We need to start bonding once we get reunited, I guess.
You know,
it's been the tug of war between you two the whole time.
Shockingly, in a game with a sex move, avoiding each other.
Strange. But for now, we're done with this session, and we'll come back next time to see Knocked Out Branch or Seizing Branch. I feel like that's a little bit more of an active rather than knocked out. And game complete other 2 with the pack beast on our team and a trophy to grab. We'll find out what happens.
Finally, we're gonna track down our mystery man, and we're gonna name him after our one fan,
Mr. Drippy or the wizard?
Mr. Nasty Voice.
No,
We don't know his name yet.
Absolutely not. It cannot be this
He's the
guy.
next name coming up.
This can't be the guy. No, not him. All right. Good session, you guys.
Good sesh. I'm so
Absolutely.
sleepy.
GG's,
Yes.
Good
everybody.
night.
Bye, Craig.
Farewell.
Bye,
Night,
everyone
friends.
else.
Good night, all.
Good
Times.
night. Stop the stream here for everyone.